A new note on The Kid Stays in the Picture by Robert Evans. An interesting, very interesting book, which has been a film in a way. That is, I'm looking now at the documentary I started last night. The Kid Stays in the Picture, where we can see many of the things described in the book. Quite a number of the people: Ali McGraw, Kissinger, Robert Evans, Zanuck. Zanuck was his model. He had a line, in fact, a line regarding Evans himself. He was very disputed at the beginning of his very short career as an actor. They wanted to give him the role of the bullfighter in a film, and he was new. Hemingway opposed him, and a number of others. But Zanuck said the kid stays in the picture. So Evans said to himself, I don't want to be an actor, and I want to be the one who says, the producer who says, the kid stays in the picture. So it happened to him, but he's too full of himself. I would even go as far as to say most of the time. He has moments. When he becomes the head of Paramount, he has this self-deprecating tone and words, and says, well, who could think that an actor, and a lousy actor at that, can become the head of Paramount? We learn also from the book about his beginning, and we perhaps can see what luck can mean to many people, Hollywood probably also. In fact, on a side note, from Adventures in the Screen Trade, I could gather that indeed at least 3 great actors were in a way lucky that another one turned down the roles which launched their career. It's Robert Redford for what was it? The Sting? It was Marlon Brando for On the Waterfront, and Paul Newman for Somebody Up There Loves Me. And then again, it's the case for Paul Newman. Not Paul Newman, I already said that, I'm sorry, for Peter O'Toole in Lawrence of Arabia, which was turned down by Albert Finney. And there wouldn't be any Peter O'Toole if Albert Finney would have played that role in a majestic, one of the best films of all time. So, coming back to Evans, he was at a pool in California, in LA, I'm guessing, because I can't remember. And this actress, who was a star at the time, came to him and asked him if he wants to be in her picture. And that was his first chance. He was in business at that time, working with his brother, and in women's clothing, and working out of New York. But he had another chance playing against James Cagney, and we see him in the documentary version of this book. I thought must say, even if he didn't look bad, I couldn't understand why they call him the new Valentino, Rudolph Valentino. But then again, I'm not a woman, so I don't understand how they. There are psychological studies, and they have shown that indeed we associate. We describe as nice, beautiful face, which is symmetrical, not a big nose, and there are some elements which make sense in an evolutionary sort of way. They've tested even with foxes. A smaller nose seems to be associated with a gentler attitude. So, foxes had bigger noses, but as they became domesticated in a study done over more than 100 years, with in a place where they raise foxes for their fur, alas, and getting used through a few generations with humans, the noses, as they became more and more domesticated, grew smaller. So, the other things, symmetry, a beautiful face is an indication, it appears, of some other qualities, if you will. But then, I don't see Robert Evans as such a handsome man. He had this relationship with Annie McGraw, who became his wife, but then in the beginning they disputed over a project of love story, which became such a hit. I've mentioned yesterday, we also have the story with Rosemary's Baby. I had it a bit wrong yesterday, in the sense that Mia Farrow was the wife of Frank Sinatra. Because the filming of Rosemary's Baby was prolonged, Sinatra called and said, "It's my wife. That's if you don't finish up to 10th of November. She's off the picture." So Mia Farrow was going to abandon. She came out crying to Robert Evans, this guy with such good people skills, really convinced her and showed her the success of father, and I said okay. And then finally Rosemary's Babies was a much bigger success than The Detective, which had Sinatra style. And Mia Farrow wanted this opposition, this ad with the success, the big success of Rosemary's Baby, and the near failure of the detective with her former husband's major role, because Sinatra divorced Mia Farrow when she wouldn't listen to him.